So, hello everyone. So, today we are going to discuss about interpreter and compiler with example. Okay, in the previous video, we have already discussed about the interpreter and compiler, and then JIT compiler, how to combine the interpreter and combine compiler. Okay, and I have already explained in the previous video how it works, interpreter and compiler, and using JIT compiler, and how to use the JIT compiler by V8 engine on Google Chrome, okay, which is developed by the Google. So that is the theoretical part. So might be some people who is beginner and they might be confused that okay what we are talking about. Okay, so I thought let's explain with examples. Okay, how it works, how Git compiler works with real time. Okay, so I have made some diagram. Okay, here. So here we are mentioned here. Okay, let's explain JavaScript interpreter and compiler with example. Okay, and in example, what is the example? We have created some sort of code. Okay, so that we can explain easily. Okay, and then the people can understand how compiler works or interpreter works in JavaScript. Okay, so that I have written some sort of code. Okay, so here you have declared variable number one, variable two, sum and subtract. There are four variables here, and we have assigned number one default value 10, number two default value 20, and default value of sum is 0, and then subtract is also 0. Okay, and then we are going to do sum is equal to number one plus number two. We are trying to add number one plus number two. What would be the value? 10 plus 20 is equal to 30. Okay, and then we are trying to print in the JavaScript. So how print the values in JavaScript? We use console.log. Okay, and then we are trying to subtract the number 2 minus number 1, 20 minus 10 is equal to 10. So subtract value would be 10, and then we have already print here. So some people that who is beginner that don't have idea about that what is VAR and VAR, and then console log and number one, number two. So this is just variable keyword. Okay, we need to use to declare the variable in JavaScript. There are some other keyword let and constant. So we will discuss in the next video. Okay, so for now we need to understand that how works interpreter and compiler in the JavaScript. So that things. For that things we have used this sort of code. So let's explain with execute this program. Okay, so now go to the Chrome browser. Okay, and then open the console. Okay, we will explain the things as well here next video, but open the console and then we can write here the code. Okay, we are number one equal to 10. We are number two equal to 20. Okay, and then we are what is sum equals to 0, and then we equal to 0. Okay, and then we try to add. Okay, sum is equal to num1 plus num2, and then subtract subt is equal to number 2 minus number 1. Okay, and then console c1 as console dot log sum plus sum and console.log subtract plus t. Okay, and then click enter. Okay, so you can see here we have declared variable number one, variable number two, and variable sum is equal to 0 and subtract is equal to 0, and then we have added the number one, number two, and assigned the value in the sum. So 0 would be override from the value. Okay, so sum is equal to 30 and subtract number 2 minus number 1, 20 minus 10 is equal to 10. So subtract to be value here 10. Okay, so we have printed here sum is equal to sum and subtract, so value is printing here. So what the compiler is doing or interpreter is doing, once this code is written, so this code will be converted into AST format. Okay, AST abstract syntax tree, and then abstract tree used by the interpreter, and that interpreter generates the bytecode, and then bytecode will be used by the compiler to uh, optimize the bytecode and generate the intermediary machine code. Okay, and that machine code used by the uh, JavaScript virtual machine. So which these things we have already discussed in the previous video, and for now we have already one diagram. Okay, so we can explain here. So what we have written the code, okay, and then high level code, and then generate the bytecode. So by interpreter is generating the bytecode, and then compiler is generating using the bytecode to machine code, and then machine code is executing by the Java virtual machine, and then output is coming. Okay, so then output is sum is equal to 30 and subtract is equal to 10. So this the things is working in the background. Okay, interpreter generate the bytecode, and how will get the data by the AST will provide to interpreter. Okay, and interpreter generate the bytecode, and then bytecode provide by the interpreter to compiler. Okay, and compiler will take the bytecode to generate the machine code, intermediate machine code, and then machine code used to execute the program by the JavaScript virtual machine. Okay, like you can say CPU. Okay, that is a processor. Okay, and then output would come some 30 and subtract. So if this video is going to helpful, okay, so please like, and if you have any doubt, if you have any suggestions for me, okay, so you can add in the comment. Okay, so I can have improve that. Okay, and if you have any doubt, any confusion related to how it works, I have tried to my best to explain the things. If you got, okay, so you can add some motivations in the comment. Okay, so I can be think, okay, that video is going to helpful for someone. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much. Bye.